Okay, so welcome back to this course. So in my previous video, you have displayed all the orders, and now let's handle this process order button. Alright, so simply go back to my VS Code. Let's close this dashboard, app.js order list. Simply go to my constants. In the order constants, let's copy these trees, and this is the update order request. So update, select this one, update underscore order. Simply save it, go back to my users, ordered users, copy them, put them right here, and replace here update order. Save it. Let's go to the bottom, and actually I also need here a reset. So go back to my here, let's put in here reset. Oops. Simply save it, and also we need to import that. And I go to my product reducer, and let's actually copy this from here. This one, I simply copy it from here, Control C, go back, and let's put them here. And this is the order reducer. So order reducer, that is state. In the state I put here nothing. Then first of all, I simply remove this, delete one, and also this one. And let's replace this update with the update order. So the request, the loading is true, the success, the loading is false, and is updated is action.payload. And then in the update order fail, error is action.payload, and then the update order reset is updated is false. Alright, simply save it. Let's copy this one. So Control C, close it, and let's bring that in, and let's put that right here. So order, and then the order reducer. Alright, simply save it, and now I go back and copy my constants. So update this one, Control C, and let's actually go to our actions, order actions, and bring that in. I don't need here the I think I forgot to copy the request, so simply type here request. Alright, and let's copy here this one. So I simply copy it, copy, go to bottom, let's put that here, and that is update order, and that has to put in here update order. We have to pass in the ID of that order, and then the order data that I want to update. Alright, definitely the order status in this case, and let's change it to order update order. Okay, so let's send the request. Then it is a put request to /API/v1/admin/order, and then the ID of that order. Let's change it to the backticks. So we want admin order, then the ID, and then pass in the order data, and then I simply put in here data dot success, and that's it. Simply save it. Order details request. So simply copy this one, and this is in the I think so. Let's remove this one. Simply save it. Okay. And now if I simply go back to the here in the admin, I create here new file that is called process order.js. And let's actually go to the orders list, and I copy all this from here, Control C, put that right here, or I also copy this one. So copy, put that here. I need here fragment. I also need here use state. And then I bring in the link. I don't need here table, metadata, the loader, sidebar, use alert, use dispatch, use selector, and I need here the get order details, because I also have to get the details of the order, then the update order to update its details. Okay, so update order, and then I also have to bring in the update order reset. So that is update order reset, and let's simply copy. I go to my update product. Let's copy it from here. So I copy this all stuff, Control C, put that here, and I only need here status. So remove this, also this. So that is status, and set status that I want to update the order status. All right, then alert, dispatch. Then I bring in the loading, and the order from state dot order details. Okay, then I bring in the let's pull out from here shipping info, the order items, the payment info, and then the user, then the user total price, and then the order status. All right, and also I bring in the const error and is updated from the state. So use selector state dot order, and the order ID is going to be match.params.id, and I will check that, and I simply first of all remove this from here. So dispatch, oops, we have to dispatch here, get order details, and I pass in here the order ID. Okay, so if there is any error, then I will display that error. So, and if it is updated, I push to nowhere. I simply a success here, order updated successfully, and then the update order reset, dispatch is the alert, error is updated, and then the order ID. Alright, and after that it is the, let's put in here the update order handler, and then I simply have to pass in here only one thing, so that is the status. Alright, so pass in here first of all the ID. Okay, I also have to bring in from here the ID and then the form data. Alright, and also we have to remove this one, and let's go back to our cart confirm order. I have to bring in from here the shipping details, or I think so that is in the payment. So I will let's actually type that. So const shipping details equals to, first of all, shipping info exist, then shipping info dot address, shipping info dot city, postal code, and then the country, and then for the is paid, so const is paid, that is payment info exist, then payment info dot status is equal to succeeded, then it is true, else it is false. Right, and then I simply go back to my, let's go to here the list orders. I copy this from here, this fragment, just to save some time. So copy it, put that right here, remove this table, and I will display the sidebar. Then the fragment, I will simply not have to display this one. I will first of all display here the title, that is the process order, and let's put in here the ID of that order. So I will put in here the order dot underscore ID, like this, and then in the fragment let's check that if it is loading, then display the loader else. Then I simply go back to my notepad. This is the process order.html. I copied this from here. Okay, so copy, go back and put that right here, simply save it, and now let's replace everything here. So first of all the order ID, so order dot underscore ID, then the name, so I simply put in here user and user dot name, then the phone number is going to be shipping info dot the phone number. Okay, and then in the address I simply put in here the shipping details. Okay, and then the amount I simply put here the total price. Okay, and then in the payment I simply have to, let's actually go to our order details and copy it from here. So I copy these two from here. Let's actually, first of all, I have to replace the class with the class name also. So press Ctrl H and replace the class with the class name. Okay, and also I have to replace these. Okay, so now I simply go back and let's copy these two. So copy, put them right here, this one. So payment, and then the order status, and also I have to display the Stripe ID. So I actually remove this one from here, save it, and I simply copy this one. So Ctrl C, put that here, and that is the Stripe ID. Okay, and then the class name is going to be only margin. Let's actually move this class name, and in here I will simply put the payment info exist, then payment info dot ID. Alright, then after the order, I have to also display the order items. Let's actually copy that one also. So I simply copy it from here, Ctrl C, and then I simply put that right here, save it, and then for the status, first of all the value is going to be status. Okay, so on change, so set status e.target.value, and then we have to display these three options: update, processing, shipped and delivered. And then on click on this button, on click, I will simply call this function, that is update order handler, and to pass in the order._id. Simply save it, and I think so that everything is fine. So let's actually test it out. So I simply go to my, let's close this one, let's go to app.js. First of all, let's bring in the import update product from this, and then here let's copy this route. So Ctrl C, put that right here. Then this is the admin/order/id, and then the process order. I think so this is the process order, yes. So copy it from here, let's replace it. This one, simply save it. So match is not defined. Okay, so simply go back, let's bring in here the match update error, where it is, remove this one, save it. So update product is not defined, line number 49. So it is update, or I think so that is update order, yes. So let's save it. Okay, so now if I simply go back, let's actually test it out. If I go back, reload the page, let's change it to shipping. If I click on this one, so cannot read property phone number of undefined. Alright, so simply go back here, phone number, make sure that shipping info exists, then shipping info.phone number. Right, so now if I reload it, cannot read property data of undefined. If I go to inspect console, if I reload it, cannot read property underscore ID of undefined. So we have to bring in the order from the order details. Let me check that. So go to Redux. So order details success, we have the order here. Okay. So let's put in here like order, then order underscore ID. So now if I go back and reload the page, so cannot read property, I think so. Process order. Alright, so that is, I think so that is not here. Simply cut it from here. It is talking about here. Okay, we have to put that here because this is out of the loader. Okay, we are checking loading here but not here. Simply save it, and now if I simply go back and reload it, you will see here the order details. Alright, this is the order number. We don't get here the details. Okay, so simply go back and let's actually test it out. So I'm bringing in the loading from this. Now I'm bringing the shipping info, order items, payment info, user from the state dot. Oh, that is order, because we are bringing everything from the order from this one. Okay, so now if I simply save it, go back and reload the page, cannot read property shipping of order as it is undefined. So I simply go back and let's actually put out here is equal to this to just avoid this warning. And now if I go back, I hope that it will work. Now you can see that here we get the name, phone number, and we have to remove this dollar from here. Save it. Okay, so now we get here the phone number, address, amount, payment is paid, this is the Stripe ID, this is order status, and this is the item. So our next change is to shipped. Okay, so if I click on update status, you will see order updated successfully and now it is shipped. If I go to the orders, you can see that now it is shipped. And now if I click on delivered update status, so order updated successfully, now it is delivered. Alright, so if I go to order, and now it is delivered also. Okay, so in this way we can process the order. You can definitely change if you want to. Now let's also decrease this font size. So I simply put in here the H2, I think so it is enough, and yes, now it looks fine. Okay, so now we have successfully processed our order. In this way you can definitely add more options if you want, but I think so these are enough for this video. Okay, so in my next video I will basically have to handle this delete button. I also have to manage this delete button. When I click on it, I have to delete that particular order. Okay, so I will see you in the next video.